So let's just start with this training session. Uh, I'm gonna start first with vitrification with the cryotom method. So as you know, the cryotom method is the most important product by Kitasato. So it's the most used, is the gold standard worldwide. And let's just start. Let's just start with the cryotop vitrification method. Then we will see the oil, the light oil and heavy oil, and finally we will see the micro tools for ICSI, biopsy, and holding. So the cryotop vitrification method, or maybe the vitrification. Could you see? One moment. Okay, so here you can observe the difference between the slow freezing and the vitrification cooling and warming curves. So one of the main problems of slow freezing is the chilling and thaw injuries, extra and intra ice cellular ice and osmotic stress, and this ice could be fractured and could make cause the lysis of the cells. So in order to avoid all these problems, the vitrification presents the fast heating and cooling curve, so make it possible to avoid all these problems. So one of the advantages of this method, of this vitrification method, is that it's important, it's crucial to have an efficient cryopreservation program for oocytes and embryos because provides the opportunity to perform cycle segmentation, extends the time for embryo evaluation, permits and allows the fertility preservation for medical or non-medical reasons. You can perform a neck banking for donor and or for oocyte accumulations, and all of these efficient cryopreservation program provides by a study published by Rienzi in 2017, and you can increase the cumulative life birth rate per cycle. So unlike other competitors, they only offer the straw or the medias. The cryotop, the Kitasato cryotop method consists of cryotop device, vitrification and thawing solution, the reproplate dish, and the protocol for oocytes and embryo vitrification, and all of them are especially designed to work together as one. So currently is the world standard worldwide in the field of cryopreservation due to its unbearable results and unbearable outcomes. Then we have we can zoom in with all these materials. The first one is the solutions, the Kitasato solutions. The main advantage of these solutions is that all of them are ready-to-use solutions and are synthetic media. You can see, excuse me, you can see the presentation.
Yes,
Yes.
we can.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So Rita, I don't know. I don't know why
Yeah.
you cannot
I
see the
want.
presentation, but
Yeah, I
maybe
don't know
you
what.
can go out and go in
Okay,
again.
okay.
Okay. Perfect. So, as I told, the Kitasato media is a synthetic media. All of them, and what is the reason? Okay. Is a scientific media because we have the kitasato has replaced the trialos, the albumin, the human albumin. Okay, the human albumin is extracted from the blood, and this and the blood may contain the infectious agents. So with this, so replacing this human albumin, we can replace and we can avoid any risk of viral infection. And also we have replaced this human albumin with the HPC. This HPC is a protein. Uh, and now we will see the importance of this protein. And then we have the Trelos. The Trelos is the non-permeable cryoprotectant agent used by Kitasato. And as a permeable cryoprotectant agents, we have dimethyl sulfoxide, DMSO, and ethylene glycol. So all of these compounds provides and give us an excellent clinical outcomes and a reproducible results. But what is the importance of this HPC and these trelos? So there are several studies that has been shown that this HPC, this hydroxypropyl cellulose, provides a higher viscosity to the media, okay? So we can improve the detachment of the specimens from cryotop at warming, minimizing the mechanical stress, and therefore uh, we can achieve the better survival rates. And then Kitasato was the pioneer in replacing the sucrose by trehalose, because we have seen that this trehalose, which is a sugar, it's a better promoter of the transition to the vitreous state. So and also provides better capacity to protect the cell membranes. So these changes of media, these compounds are important because all of them are thought with in order to achieve the best survival rates and the best clinical outcomes. So here we have the Kitasato vitrification kit. The most important thing is all of them are ready to use solutions, and the same kit is useful to for vitrifying all the stages of development from oocytes to blastocyst. And we have 4 kits, 4 vials. The first one is the basic solution. The basic solution is only used in oocytes vitrification protocol. It's a solution without cryoprotectants. Here we only have an EPS buffer culture media in order to place there the oocytes and start adding gradually the next solution, which is the equilibration solution. Now, then I can explain why we need to add this equilibration solution gradually in oocytes, but not in embryos. The main factor is the permeability of the membrane. The oocytes, all of them have a lower permeability of the membrane, so they need to be equilibrated step by step. So for this reason, and in order to avoid uh, the ice crystal formation, we need to add this equilibration solution gradually. So we need to place first a layer of basic solution without cryoprotectants, and then we can start with this equilibration step. So after this the equilibration solution is a solution with a high concentration of permeable cryoprotectant agents, which are DMSCO and ethylene glycol. And then we have two vials of vitrification solution. The vitrification solution is a solution with a higher concentration of these permeable cryoprotectant agents, which are DMSCO and ethylene glycol, and also we have a non-permeable cryoprotectant, which is trialose. Okay, so this vitrification solution will improve the dehydratation of these specimens in order to avoid these ice crystal formations inside into these cells. And then we have the Kitazato warming solution. The Kitazato warming solution, all of them also as well are ready-to-use solutions for warming all the stages of development from oocytes to blastocysts. And also we have 4 vials. In this case, we have 2 vials of thawing solution, 1 vial of dilution solution, and 1 vial of washing solution. Here we only have trialose. This trialose is in order to avoid an osmotic shock. So we have a decreasing concentrations of these trialose in order to uh, produce and in order to achieve the best rehydratation of these cells. So the vitrification procedure is the dehydratation of the cells, and then we have the warming procedure, which is the rehydratation of these cells. So after that, we have the cryotop device. We have the closed system, semi-closed system, and open system. Here you can see the open system, which is the most used carrier in the world right now, and consists of a thin polypropylene strip, which allows the oocytes and embryos to be vitrified with the minimum volume. We can load up to 4 specimens per cryotop, optimizing the storage space. So in a normal goblet, in a 13 millimeter goblet, you can fit there up to 12 cryotops. So you can optimize a lot this storage space. Here we have the zoom in. You can see the new design of this cryotop straw. The most important part is these black identification marks. And these marks indicates the site where you have loaded these specimens in order to avoid smashing these specimens with the bottom of any dish. So it's important always to keep these black marks facing up to you when happen warming procedure. And then we have the Kitazato reproplate. This reproplate contains two rows of 3 conic shaped wells. You can perform 1 procedure for each row. So you can perform 2 procedures for each reproplate dish, 1 vitrification, 1 warming, 2 vitrifications, or 2 warming procedure. We have a high transparency and great visibility, and is designed to follow the cryotop method. So you can see that we have 2 slots in order to place there the cryotop device in order to and provides a greater stability at loading. And then we have this technical part, and you can see here that the cryotop device is the device with the highest warming rate and the highest cooling rate on the market. Okay, and it's important because the survival rates are directly proportional to this warming and cooling rate. So uh, achieving and reaching this highest warming and cooling rate, we can achieve also this the best survival and clinical outcomes. And here we have a publication with this equation that shows the probability of vitrification. And this probability of vitrification depends, as I told, is directly proportional to this cooling and warming rate and the viscosity of the media, and indirectly proportional to to the volume at loading. For this reason, this Cryotone method offers and provides the best probability of vitrification because we have the best and the highest cooling and warming rate on the market. We have a media with very high viscosity due to the presence of this HPC, which is replacing the human albumin. And then the cryotop device, the cryotop straw, allowed to uh, load these specimens with the minimum volume. So it's important all of these features in order to give to our customers all this technical information for any doubt or query that they could have. And here we have one of the reasons and one of the warranties of quality and safety that the Cryotone method has is this high number of publications in recent years, both in oocytes and in embryos and PGT cycles, which corroborate the high success rate, all of them above 90% of survival, regardless of the stage of development. The Kitasato method presents the highest survival rates on the market in studies with the largest and the biggest sample size in the market. And this is one of the main features of Kitasato. Here we have, for example, you can see this publication with more than 35,000 oocytes vitrified and thawed with Kitasato, with a survival rate above than 94%. Here we have a publication with an Antonio Lamarca with more than 2,000 embryos, or here we have more than 8,300 blastocysts vitrified with Kitasato, and all of them with a very good and with the survival rates above than 95 and 97%. So it's important not only the survival rate, but also as embryologists, we need and we know that not only the survival is important, but also the clinical results. And here we can observe several publications related, including to egg banking scenario, or also the fertility preservation with very, very good clinical pregnancy rates and live birth rates, and also with freeze-all cycles and PGT cycles. And it's important also, we can look at the sample size. The sample size is important in order to guarantee that these results are true and are not random results, So here we can see that all of these studies have more than 1,000, 2,000, or 3,000 embryos and patients, and all of them with outstanding results. For example, here we have the Braga with more than 70% of implantation rate, or 67% of clinical pregnancy rate. Or for example, in a PGT uh, with PGT publications, we have also this Hernandez Nieto in 2019 with more than 25,000 embryos vitrified and thawed, PGT embryos vitrified and thawed with kitasato, and we have a very, very good implantation rate, clinical pregnancy rate, and live birth rates. So the numbers are important, and especially when we are talking about these survival rates and these clinical outcomes. So that's all the information about vitrification. The most important thing in vitrification is to remark that we have the device with the highest cooling and warming rate on the market. We also have the method and the medias with the biggest sample sizes on the market, with more published, uh, with more scientific publications in recent years, is the gold standard worldwide now, currently, and uh, we can provide to our customers more detailed information, comparing with their competitors. If you have any special competitor, please write me an email, and I'm gonna give you all these details in order to compare these competitors with Kitasato. Okay.